Hey, Duncan, can I have a word with you?
Yeah.
So I'm sure you know, but you've been late every single day. That's totally unacceptable.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Everyone gets here on time except for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't really have an excuse, but I'll work on showing up on time.
Alright, well, if you're late one more time, I'm gonna have to call something to action because it's just not okay.
Okay. Well, yeah, I won't be late anymore.
Alright, well, I'm gonna hold you to it.
Okay.
Alright, thanks.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, how are you?
Thanks for meeting up.
Did you just get off work?
It's good to see you. Is that Arthur Basil? I think I'm gonna go say what's up to him.
Yeah, you should.
Hey,
Hey?
are you Arthur Basil?
Yeah.
I'm like a huge fan. Yeah, it's surprising to see you here.
Yeah.
I was just coming over here. I don't know if you like work around this area or anything like that, but if you ever need like any assistance or I don't know what projects you're working on or anything like that, I'd be totally down to help out and like I can get your email or something to contact you. But yeah.
Thanks.
Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. No, I can't come in today. I'm sorry. I thought I told you. Or I just feel horrible. Like sick. No, I know. No, I'm sorry. Like it's just. I thought I emailed you. Or I was gonna email you or something, but like I don't know. I fell asleep super early last night, and yeah, I don't want to get anyone else sick, you know. So I think I'm gonna stay home. Yeah. Sorry. No. Yeah. I know. Yeah. For sure. I know. Well, it's like a stomach thing, and also like a throat thing. And I'm probably gonna go to the doctor today, so I can't go to work. But yeah, I'll let you know if we can come in later or something. Hey dude, what's up? Do you still want to work today? Cool. 11? That sounds good. Cool. I can be there in like an hour, so I'm really excited. Yeah, cool. I'll see you soon. Later. Not much.
Why aren't you at work today?
I faked sick this morning because I like woke up and it was already late, but like I wasn't planning on going to work anyway.
Why not?
Well, I told them I had a sore throat that was like lower in my throat, so it was like going into my stomach, so it was also giving me a stomach ache, and I like work with kids, so I can't get them sick, so I can't, you know, like be there. Like it'd be more messed up for me to go to work. Even I don't have it, but like if I did, it'd be messed up, you know.
Why did you lie? What are you gonna do today?
I got a job last night with this artist named Arthur Basil, and I was at this bar, and he like I saw him, and he came up to me and he like was talking and like asked me to be his assistant for the next 2 weeks.
Why did he ask you?
I don't know, like my parents are a big fan of his work, and like I like his like earlier paintings. He's kind of all over the place, but yeah, I'm pretty stoked.
Cool, yeah, you don't think your work's gonna be pissed?
Not really. I mean, like, it's kind of messed up for them to be mad. Like, I'm kind of doing them a favor by
But you're not actually sick.
Yeah, but like, they don't know that, and like, I'm doing them a favor by not showing up because like, I could like, what if everyone at my work gets sick and like, they have to shut down for the day because all the employees are sick and it's my fault.
I guess, in theory, but you just made it up.
Dude, it's gonna be fine. It's just like,
Okay.
I can make up more symptoms in the next 2 weeks, so they think it's like really serious, and I'll go to the hospital or something, and then I'll just like come back.
Cool.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad.
Well, let's move a page. Just get started and then we'll figure it out. So we'll take this, sort of move it around and end it up over there.
Over there.
So, alright. So, Duncan, one of the things I have assistants do at the studio is wash brushes. So basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put these blue gloves on. So go ahead and do that. Kind of push kind of relatively hard on there and just go back and forth like you're, I don't know, like you're painting a house or something. And then after you've done that, you know, half a dozen times, then you pull it out, and then you just, and then push down with your hands.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, the torch is used for making paintings where you basically burn the paint off of the canvas. This stretcher bar looks a little chubby to me, you know? Because I think it's a little too fat. What do you think? You're just under 6 feet. 5'11"?
Oh, I thought it was 6'1".
You got the reds fading into the orange, yellow, green, blue, and so on and so forth. You're obviously a painter?
Yeah, I'm trying to make my way right now. I don't really have a studio. Well, I do. I just use my room as a studio.
I think I have a curator friend named Carrie who I'll have to send him to your studio.
That would be awesome. That would be really good.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna go now.
So yeah, these are 3 paintings I've been working on. I finished these during winter. I was reading a lot of Will Self, and a lot of the paintings I make just kind of come straight from books I'm reading. So here you have a portrait of Will Self. And the backdrop is Chateau Marmont in LA. His books take place in England, and I'm not that interested in going to England, so I kind of imagined a lot of them taking place in LA. So you have the Chateau Marmont in the background, and LA seems kind of like a nice escape. I've never been to LA, but I have a couple friends who live there, and they talk a lot about Figueroa Street, and made this painting for Naked Lunch.
Ah, Naked Lunch.
Have you read that?
Yeah, long time ago.
Yeah.
Have you thought about going to Europe? Maybe for grad school, you know?
Oh, no, not really at all, no.
Have you heard of Stadel?
No.
You should look into it. I mean, I think that looking at your paintings, it's obvious you're influenced by Kippenberger. He taught there.
Okay, I'll look into that. Thanks again for coming today, and we'll stay in touch.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah.
Topher?
Yeah, you're Duncan, right?
Yeah, Duncan Stinson. Terry told me to talk to you. I did a studio visit with him. And I mean, I'm a painter. He said you were a painter as well. And he looked at a lot of my paintings and like he said they were okay or like good, but I should probably do more school. Because I'm pretty young, and he talked about Städelschule a lot, and like.
Oh, Städel.
He said you were thinking about applying, or you had applied, or.
It's funny, I actually had a meeting with Amy Silman this morning.
Amy Silman?
Yeah,
She-
you don't know Amy Silman?
No.
Like Abex, New York, shit.
I think I've seen a lot of that around, but yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I've applied before.
You like her work? You think you would like studying with her?
Yeah, although it's not the same as the Crabber days.
The Krebs, is that like a movement in Stadel as well?
You don't know Crabber?
No.
Let me tell you a little bit about Crabber. So, like, my friend went to a party at Städel once, and, like, all the teachers were standing in the shadows watching the students make out, and then at one point, the cops came and got one of them.
The cops took a student?
No, one of the teachers.
What? For
Yeah.
just looking at the kids make out?
Just got, you know.
Yeah.
Or, like, I used to hear that Crabber would, like, get a glass of wine and, like, lock his lips around it and then just guzzle the whole thing. Or Douglas Gordon would fly into Frankfurt 2 days late and then just invite all his students to his hotel room and not even teach the class.
Well, like just to hang out or like what do they?
Just because that's what Städel's like. I
Okay.
mean, not anymore. It's way different now.
So, Michael Kreber.
Yeah, write that down. Michael Kreber.
I just got fired.
For real?
For being sick and not being able to show up to work.
They can't do that shit. Sue their asses, dude.
Sue?
Actually, I have this friend. He represents a lot of artists. He might be able to help you.
He represents artists? How's that
Well,
going?
he's a lawyer. Yeah.
Oh, like in court?
Yeah. Sue them. They can't fire you for being sick. It doesn't matter if you weren't actually sick.
He lives kind of close to here, too. Maybe I should hit him up.
Hello?
Duncan.
Anthony, nice to meet you. Why don't we start from the top?
Okay.
Let's go to my office. Sorry. So tell me what happened.
It's kind of a messy story. Last week I went to go work for the artist Arthur Basil, and I took this job on top of another job I'm sort of scheduled to show up at. It's like a full-time job, I guess, some weeks. But anyway, I called the day I had to go work for Arthur to tell them I couldn't come in because I was I was actually sick. And I wasn't actually sick, but I talked to one of my employees on the phone, or one of my coworkers, and told them, hey, I've come down with something. I think it would be harmful for me to show up to work because I could get somebody else sick, and I wouldn't want to do that. And they said, okay, that's fine. And I said I'd just kind of let them know when I was feeling better, and worked with Arthur this past week. A couple days ago, I got a call from my boss saying I was fired. And, I mean, I wasn't sick, but there's no way of knowing I wasn't sick. And she gave me this thing where she said, like, oh, even if you were sick, like, she was already sort of doubting me, you would have had to give 24 hours notice before you're scheduled, which I think is, like, biologically impossible. Like, at 7 a.m., am I supposed to predict that I was going to contract a sore throat at 4 a.m.? I mean, it doesn't make sense. So anyway,
I see.
I think I was fired unjustly, and I was told to come to you because I know you work with artists, and I myself am a young painter.
It's interesting.
And I teach kids painting classes at this place, but not anymore, because I'm no longer working there. But I was wondering if we could do some work on unlawful termination laws, and maybe take them to court, and maybe I could come into some money because I was fired unjustly. What I'm proposing to you is we go to court, try to sue her, we win the case, and I can give you a painting.
It sounds to me like this is pretty much a winnable case.
All rise. Honorable Judge Shen presiding.
You may be seated. We're here today to hear the case of Mr. Duncan Stinson against Ms. Tina Folletti. Mr. Stinson, you're bringing a case of wrongful termination against Ms. Folletti. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Folletti, how do you plead?
Not guilty. I know for a fact that Mr. Stinson wasn't sick on days that he claimed to be sick. I saw on his Instagram story that he posted that he was at karaoke
Miss
on the
Folletti,
same day that he said he was sick.
We'll now proceed to the opening statements.
We now call Ms. Frazier to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Ms. Bracich, do you remember the evening of May 25th, 2017?
I do.
And where were you, Ms. Bracich?
On a date with Mr. Stinson.
And on this date, did Mr. Stinson perhaps get up and ask for a job by one Mr. Arthur Basel?
Yes, he did. I heard him introduce himself to Arthur Basel and ask for a job.
Objection, Your Honor. This is plain hearsay. I move to strike this witness's testimony from the record.
Sustained. Ms. Stearns, do you have any proof that Mr. Stinson was not actually at work on his scheduled work days?
Your Honor, I would also like to call a witness. Duncan's doctor, Evan Sachs.
Do you swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. Dr. Sachs, can you verify for Judge Shen that my client, Mr. Stinson, was in fact sick during the time he called out from work?
Absolutely. He was very ill.
In that case, the court finds Mr. Stinson's case of wrongful termination completely justified. The court rests.
It's okay.
Hey, what's up?
Hey. Look, I'm sorry that I testified against you.
It's cool. Sorry I bounced on our date.
So what are you gonna do now?
I'll probably use the money from the settlement. I was gonna check out Stadel Show. See what Frankfurt's about. Do you wanna come?